come to the stage.
Chair swing, skulls collide.
What's up, Prime?
Burners, giants collide. Submission holds, arms snap. Twisting fate in a brutal trap. Revolution X, judges of despair. Wrestling's torment, we rip and tear. Blood on the mat, chaos reigns. We review the carnage, the glory, the pain. Every slam, every roar. Revolution X craves more.
I typed the song into the Discord so that we can sing
Blood on the mat, chaos reigns. We review the carnage, the glory, the pain. Every slam, every roar. Revolution X craves more.
What's up, everybody? Welcome into the Doobie Den. It is Friday night, so you know what that means. It's time for another edition of the Rev X Wrestling Review, brought to you by your host, Revolution X. I'm Buddha Fire. That's MJ Hatton, man.
Yeah, it's a day. It's been a week. Actually, it's been a month. Actually, it's been fucking 3 months. But listen, let's be real for 2 seconds. I know that there's been a lot going on. And I know that things have been kind of on the crazy side as far as the show is concerned. But dude, the build up this year sucks. It just sucks. I'm very disappointed. We're gonna get into it. There's a lot to talk about. But how are you doing this week, Buddha?
Doing good, doing good.
Jim Pie, welcome in. Well, that's good, man. I know that you had some stuff going on. It's nice to see you back and floating around.
Yeah.
RSDJ, welcome. I see you in the audience. Appreciate that. So I guess the best way to say this is we didn't really get very much this week. It was kind of the same thing it's been for a couple of weeks with a little bit of twist. CM Punk opened up Raw. Says Houston has always been a wrestling town. He says he's awake and asks the crowd, is it great to be alive on a Monday night in Houston, Texas? And of course, cheap pop. Woo. Recaps what happened the last couple of weeks. Says Roman hates him.
What's up, Big
And that's
Sweet?
good because he won't. Hey, what's up, Sweet? It's good to see you, buddy. He won't trade authenticity for approval. I got to stop right there for a second. Because I'm sure you knew that this was going to be a hot topic tonight, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
CM Punk. I'm sorry. Did he not just a few months ago apologize for his comments towards Saudi Arabia?
Yes.
Mufasa, welcome in. Did he not come out there wearing WWE branded merch?
Yes, again.
I like CM Punk. I like what he does, but this whole thing, and they've reacted to it too. That's the thing. Like, they reacted to it on SmackDown, and we're going to get into that. A 20-minute promo turned into a Ram ad, and I'm gonna say, what the fuck? Yeah, Dark Tree. Yeah, yeah. Uh, Roman is plastic. He's safe, boring, manufactured, and not because you don't know what Punk is going to do or say. That's the best part of Punk. Welcome in, RSDJ. Says at least The Rock is in Hollywood, or he was in Hollywood rather. Says he's paid his dues, isn't gonna. I'm sorry, and isn't a buck-toothed nepo baby that ate dog food for an old man. Yeah, he said that about Vince.
Yeah, he did.
Says Roman hates him because he can't control him. Are we having fun yet? This is what happens when you ask Punk for a pipe bomb. They asked him to come out and do a pipe bomb.
Yes.
That's why that line is there. This was a shoot. This was a huge shoot. And the whole Pat McAfee thing, because that's what he leads into next.
Mhm.
Horrible. Horrible. Says Pat McAfee wrote a check. His ass can't cash. Punk starts on ticket sales and says to lower the ticket prices. Speaking of which, as of tonight until Monday night, when Raw is over, tickets for WrestleMania are now 25% off.
For
I
Saturday.
still think they cost $2
For
grand
Saturday.
for Saturday. For Saturday, excuse me. Sunday is still full price.
Yes.
They really lowered the tickets.
I caught that and I was like, oh, that's fun. Like, they're
Isn't
just
it?
doing it. They're just doing it for
TKO being
one day.
TKO, baby.
Oh,
Pat
man.
McAfee. Yeah, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're gonna get there. Says McAfee has a receipt coming his way. Wow, what a fucking promo! Like when he gets going, it don't stop, and that's true, Buddha. What did overall? What did you think of CM Punk in this promo?
I think that they just gave him an open microphone and said, have fun. And he did. He had a blast.
Probably.
You could tell he was having
Probably.
a blast. No,
I don't.
I like what I heard.
Go ahead.
I like what I heard.
I wish it was true, and not to rag on CM Punk, because I'm not trying to. I actually like his work. But let's be real for a second here. What's up, Monty? Appreciate you, buddy. Welcome in.
Yeah, they definitely asked the right person for a bomb, Dark Tree.
Yeah. Let's move forward. Y'all already know what I think of Punk, so it is what it is. Recap of last week's tag team title match. They recapped the iShow Speed encounter with LA Knight. Not really interested, to be honest. The whole iShow Speed thing, it really isn't for me. I don't think it's and it's all Danhausen's fault because
You are cursed.
that
worked out to his
line
benefit
has
tonight.
been tonight.
Mhm.
Tonight it did. Speaking of Danhausen, we get a backstage segment with Speed, Danhausen, and Adam Pearce. The Vision come in and say that the only safe place that he can be is with them. Just go home. Just go home. Just go home, Speed. You done got your receipt. What are you doing? Why are you back? You got your receipt. Bye-bye. They do a plug for the Hall of Fame. And then match number 1 was a singles match. It was Austin Theory taking on L.A. Knight.
Yeah.
This match was okay to open the show. They let Knight have most of the offense to try to make him look strong. The ending scene, Logan Paul, push iShow Speed into LA Knight. Knight goes to chase him. Then the Usos music hits. They come out and Speed jumps over LA Knight, gets in the ring to try to get away. Knight catches him, but Logan Paul saves Speed, allowing Austin Theory to take advantage with a roll up for the dub. That is, that's kind of crazy. After the match, it was made official that Vision and iShow Speed versus the Usos and LA Knight for Mania. Thank you, Minnie. Appreciate you, love.
Thanks for being
What do
on.
you this tag match, the 6-man tag match with the YouTubers, bro? What do you think?
I mean, they had to get him on WrestleMania somehow. So, what better way to do it? And what better way to try to raise ticket sales than to get more famous
Well,
people on there.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I see Little Yachty. I see Jelly Roll. I see I Show Speed. I see all these people coming in, and I'm not against celebrities being at Mania. That's always been a thing. It's always been a thing. So kind of
Well, I
wild
mean,
now.
that's the one celebrity match. We thought, Jelly Roll was going to wrestle somebody at Mania, but that turned out not to be happening. So they had to have a
I
celebrity
disagree.
wrestler at.
I think we're still going to get a Jelly Roll match,
You think so?
but we'll get to that.
All right.
I do. We WrestleMania moments with CM Punk. His WrestleMania 22 with Cena and Triple H for the WWE Championship was played. He was an extra gangster on the car when they came to the ring. That whole thing it was memories. It was like, oh, I was there. That was my start. That was when I knew this is what I wanted to do. And now I'm the world heavyweight champion. Blah, 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 blah. Per JR, next match will be at Backlash. Huh?
Jelly Rolls.
Oh, Jelly Roll. Maybe. I mean, if you ask me, there's still room on the card for Sunday. Match number 2, singles match. Finn Balor taking on JD McDonough. I actually was excited for this match when I heard about it.
I was too.
But as Finn makes his way to the ring, Dom attacks him from behind. Finn tries to fight, but the numbers game catches up. Don hits Finn with the AAA championship and gets a few chair shots in before taunting with JD. The Judgment Day is dead. Why are we still on this? It needs to die. It needs to die. It's done.
They got to have Finn get his swan song on Judgment Day. What better way to do that than to bring the demon back? And what better way to do it than to take on, I guess, what would actually be the leader of the Judgment Day now in Dominic Mysterio?
That's fair. Let's see. We get an AJ Lee vignette and an interview with Michael Cole, but Becky Lynch comes in and Michael Cole gets up and walks away because Becky Lynch is a bitch. And then they banter back and forth about who's who. AJ Lee said the same things here in this promo that she said in the ring last week. It was no different, word for word. It was the same fucking script.
Yep.
I am your favorite wrestler's favorite wrestler, and I am your daughter's favorite wrestler. That is a burn. Finn moving to AAA. That Dark Tree, that might be a leak. That might be a leak. I wouldn't be opposed though. He'd do well down there.
Oh, I agree.
He'd do well down there. Match number 3 was next on the card. What's up, Bayou Brute? I don't know how to pronounce that. How you doing? Match number 3. Singles match between Bayley and Lash Legend. This was a slow match to get into. The pace was just dull. Legend controlled most of the match. Bayley looked like she stayed winded a lot. A lot of outside interference. Charlotte and Alexa coming down allowed Bayley to on Lash.
Yeah.
What?
That's supposed to say pin.
Okay. Okay, well, it doesn't.
I know.
Bayley to pin Lash while Lyra held Lash's foot down and Bayley gets the win. Lyra holding Lash's foot down, I think, is genius.
Yes.
I think it's genius.
Yes. The fact that they botched the finish to the match, I guess that kind of made up for it a little bit. She completely missed her foot.
Listen, Monty, I'm not coming down there. I'm off work tonight. Thank you much. And Minnie Mabel's hiding in the lurk with her cell phone. I know what she's doing. She's laying in bed and can't sleep. Probably because she got in trouble. Right, Minnie? Let's see. Hulk Hogan, new documentary coming to Netflix. They played a video. It'll be after WrestleMania. Actually kind of excited about that. It'll have his last interview ever.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of a big deal. Yeah, wow, Monty. Wow. Phrasing. Seth Rollins makes his way to the ring. He says he is back, and the crowd sings his song. Oh, He says Gunther and Heyman have entered into a business agreement. He tells Gunther that he has made it very personal, and Gunther tries to attack from behind. But Seth is ready for it this time. Gunther gets in a cheap shot and it allows security to separate them. Rollins stands tall in the ring afterwards. Yeah, see, Minnie? I know you. I know you, Minnie. Much love to you, though. Much love. Uh, Backstage, Heyman tells Gunther, I don't know why you're doing what you're doing, but thank you. And they shake hands. Gunther then tells Heyman he owes him so much more than a thank you. That right there, that line. Do you know what that's leading to? Because I have a theory.
It's a title match against somebody. Guaranteed.
I don't think so.
Oh,
I don't think it's a title match. I think it's Brock Lesnar's last match.
You know, I did read that on the dirt sheets. Somebody had said that was probably the angle of the way they were going to go.
Why not? Gunther's the guy that's doing it, right?
Oh,
Gunther
yeah,
and
definitely.
Lesnar retirement match. See, Dark Tree, hell yeah,
Yeah.
hell yeah, dude, hell yeah.
So I think that'll be somewhere around SummerSlam.
Do me a favor and refresh your source. Let's see. That. Then we get a Stephanie Vaquer promo about Liv Morgan. Penta makes his way to the ring and looks like we are heading into the 6-way tag match with Penta, Yvonne Evans, Dragon Lee versus the trio of Los Americanos, which is the fake El Grande Americano. If you're not following, this match is exactly what it reads like on paper and a glorified spot match. Nobody cared about this match. Nobody cared.
Mm-hmm.
The faces control a good portion of this match, but it was very entertaining to watch. Well, that's good. I didn't think so, but that's good. In the end, the faces get the victory after Evans hit the OG cutter on the Bravo for the win. After the match, Rey Mysterio comes down and cuts a promo revealing, this is the best part, that he is now in the 6-pack ladder match at Mania for the Intercontinental title. Dude, Rey Mysterio. Let's talk about it.
Okay, let's talk about it. Here's the first thing you got to know about this. Did you know that Rey Mysterio made his WrestleMania debut 1 year before Javon Evans was even born?
That's my point, Minnie. It's no, I did not know that. But Rey Mysterio's been in the business so long. So long. I know that they were looking to do the retirement match with Gunther. I don't know what the problem was there, but now he's cleared for Mania all of a sudden. So I'm about it. I want to see Ray win, but do not want to see Penta lose. Yeah, it's a tough choice, isn't it, Dark Tree? It's a tough choice. But we're gonna get to predictions tonight too. Don't worry about it. We got you, dude. We get another Cody Rhodes promo talking about Pat McAfee. Well, or I'm sorry, McGaffey. I want to throw that out there because you know why. I just, man, I think everybody backstage at WWE, the internet wrestling community, and myself, and possibly even you, Buddha. I haven't really got to talk to you about it. It Pat is just it's the wrong choice. It's the wrong choice.
It is the wrong choice.
So I think the only way they salvage it is by getting Jelly Roll involved and doing something with them two one-on-one. But that's my opinion.
One has to
One
win,
has to win, one has to lose.
You're absolutely
That's fair.
right.
That's fair, Aspie. I don't know. It puts us between a rock and a hard place, right?
It really does.
So they show Rhea and Io warming up in the back, and you can see Austin Theory talking to Maxine Dupree, of all people. What's going on there in the background, Buddha?
I'd love to be able to, like, me and Dark Tree got into a nice conversation about this the other night, and Austin Theory knows like the backstory of everything with LA Knight being Max Dupree and everything. So
yes, Ultra, you did.
We got into an agreement that it'd be cool to see Maxine Dupree as the first female member of the Vision.
Thank you, Corey. New Vision member, possibly. I mean, a female presence wouldn't be that bad.
Exactly.
It wouldn't be bad at all. I think it's a good idea. They've lost a lot of their members because of injury, so that's a good shout. Let's see here. I know we're kind of going through this a little slow tonight. I'm a little stopped up if you guys can't tell. That's the problem. We get another Finn Balor promo on Dom and JD. Finn tells Dom he's awoken the demon, and at Mania, he will get him. I'm excited for that. I'm excited for the Finn Balor demon character. I've always enjoyed that. It's quite nice actually. I think he has more confidence when he goes in and does that. What about you?
Oh yeah, definitely. And it's just it's a different side of Finn Balor that you don't get to see very very often. So it's cool to see like a whole different character from a person you
Right?
know very well.
Yeah, I just the outfit and the red and the music and just it's so whoa. Oh, you know what? That's probably true, Dark Tree. That's probably true. You are cursed. You are cursed. I love it. Okay. Triple H's music hits because it's not about him at all. It's not about him. He comes to the ring. He is there to make sure nothing happens. Well, that didn't last long though. Lesnar comes out, gets in the ring. Oba's music hits. This is the contract signing. He gets down to the ring, goes to get in the ring, and Lesnar pounces on him. Oba gets the upper hand till security is able to break them up, and we go to a black screen. Did anybody not see that coming
I just gotta
at
like
all?
point something out to you. You
Yeah,
missed a whole match.
I did.
Yeah, match 5.
I'm sorry. I did lose my place.
You did.
Okay. Well, the tag team match between Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. Well, what? Okay, I know why I missed this match because it was stupid.
It was
Uh,
stupid.
but it was a story point. That's my fault. That's my
Oh
fault.
my
I'm
god.
tired. Okay, it's been a long day. Uh, we get an Oscar vignette about Io. This was a quick squash match in which the faces get the victory. After the match, Jade and the Goons attack, get the upper hand, and hold Rhea down while Jade brutalizes Io with a kendo stick and then gets jaded. Yeah, that's my fault. That's my fault. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Paul Tri- Paul Triple
Lame.
Lame needs to be fired on screen. Well, they're not going to do it that way. If they do let him go, it'll be behind the scenes, dude.
Oh yeah.
It'll be behind the scenes. Overall, this episode of Raw was subpar. The adding of Rey Mysterio was probably the highlight. The Oba and Brock stuff, I really wish they would have sat down and actually done the contract signing and cut a promo instead of just straight let's go and fight.
Yeah.
2.5 stars. Well, I gave it a 3. I think Buddha, what'd you give it?
I gave it a 3.
Well, that's fair. Uh yeah. So sorry I'm a little slow tonight. Sorry I skipped a segment. I didn't mean to. It's really this. I can't fucking breathe.
Well,
So,
everybody get a good laugh out of him. Put haha in the chat. That'd be cool.
yeah, that's funny. That's funny.
In
I don't know
wrestling
what
news
happened.
this
I was
week,
fine
guys,
earlier.
the biggest thing we got the card for which matches are on which nights of Mania was announced Tuesday morning. Don't worry, we'll be
Yeah.
going over that here in just a little bit, so stay tuned. So we get to SmackDown in San Jose, California. We get a vignette of McAfee to open the show. Cody shows up looking for Pat
Yeah.
McAfee. Jelly Roll shows up. They want to fight. Rhea Ripley comes out to the ring, call out Jade. Io Sky comes out. Nick Aldis asks for a fight with Jade tonight, to which Io accepts. This leads us into match 1, which was Bayley versus Alexa Bliss. The open here was very fast paced. These two know each other so well. Lots of back and forth. Both women were extremely competitive, equally matched. Bayley went for the elbow drop and 1-2. Ooh. Bayley ends up distracted by Charlotte, and Alexa scores a roll up pin for the victory. I thought that was a pretty solid way to open the show. What did you think?
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I don't know, man. I'm a shill for Alexa Bliss.
Well, then you should be a happy camper tonight.
I was.
We get a recap of Sami Zayn and Trick Williams from last week, which leads into a backstage segment with Carmelo and Cardona and Trick Williams and Little Yachty. Little Yachty opens his mouth, and apparently we're getting Cardona versus Trick Williams tonight. Then
Which we did.
We did. We got a Drew McIntyre vignette. Jacob was watching this vignette and it flips into an interview. Solo comes up, says, "You make the family look bad," and then tells Tama to take care of it. So we're getting Tama Jacob tonight.
Yeah.
We get a Royce Keys vignette. For anybody that don't know, that was Powerhouse Hobbs in AEW, now switched over to WWE. Talking about his history. He's in the building, and next. We get a Shawn Michaels documentary this Monday. I must have missed that. That's awesome. All right, this leads us into match 2. Drew need to go film his movie and get the fuck lost. I think this is the setup
you ain't wrong.
for it. I think this is the setup for it, Dark Tree.
You ain't wrong.
So we get into match 2, which was Berto versus Royce Keys. This match was booked to be a squash match, as Berto didn't even get an entrance. Less than 3 minutes. But I mean, they made Royce Keys look strong. That's exactly what they was going for with this. So
that's fair. That's fair.
Aspie says 4 minutes till ads. Sub up if you don't want to see them. Thank you very much, Aspie.
Yeah.
Let's see. Pat McAfee shows up. Nick Aldis makes it clear no one is to touch him. Jelly Roll confronts him. He starts to get physical, and Aldis stops it. I wonder why. Like they made it very clear that Jelly Roll didn't work there. So what would it have mattered if he would have just knocked the piss out of McAfee right there?
I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. I think he should have done it. Me personally. But I like violence. So
right. So here comes the big segment of the night. Pat McAfee makes his way out. It's crazy you boo me. I'm the hero. You cheer for the spineless bums like CM Punk. Acknowledges Pat McAfee. McAfee.
Yeah.
McAfee started throwing all of it under the bus. Oh, yeah. I remember. That's what CM Punk called him.
Yep.
Anyway, McAfee started throwing it all under the bus. Then WWE merch, Saudi Arabia, everything. CM Punk is a little bitch. I'm a man of action. He goes into a deep promo about Mania and prices and 25% off of tickets from now until after Raw on Monday for night 1 of WrestleMania. If you didn't hear us earlier in the show,
just night 1.
There's another
just night 1
for it.
Yep. Stupid.
I was doing as he says. Don't watch Sunday. He says Randy will get 15. Cody finally comes out. Pyro was slightly off. It was. Cody says, Pat, you don't belong here. You can say thank you, Daddy. That was actually hilarious.
Yes, it was.
Calls him a play wrestler. Cody said everything the news has been saying, IWC, everything. They aren't marks. They are customers. To me, they are family. The fans want Orton, not Pat. Go home, Pat. Pat calls Cody fake as fuck, a cosplay champ, and if Randy loses, I will leave the business forever, says Pat. Calls him Stardust, tells him to suck Triple H's ass, calls him a politician, calls the kid stupid. Orton is on the screen. Orton has Jelly Roll, and Cody makes a beeline for Jelly. Orton comes from behind. Oh, they get in the ring. Jelly Roll grabs Pat, and Orton knocks him off. Cody starts to get the upper hand until McAfee strikes from behind. Cody takes a draping DDT. McAfee hands the title to Orton, who hits Cody with it. Heels hold the belt and celebrate. Then they leave with the title. They drive off after Pat called the IWC marks yet again. That, like I said, that was the big promo of the night. That made my throat hurt.
Yeah, it was a lot. When I was typing it, I was actually in a voice call with RSDJ, and I was like, God damn, this keeps going on and on and on and on. But let's be real. This was the reaction to all the criticism they received from the CM Punk Monday pipe bomb.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Oh, yeah.
100%. And I'm not... They need to do something with this storyline, or no one's going to give a fuck, which is why they're not selling tickets.
I mean, nobody gives a
flat
fuck
out.
Now. Like, bad as I hate to say it, nobody's caring right now. They
It's
can't
true.
make this.
I
They
mean,
can't make this. The only way they could have made this look good tonight, my opinion, is to have Orton just RKO him right there. When he was
great.
standing there
Would
celebrating,
have
he
been
should have
great.
just RKO'd him. And then next week, McAfee could be out there looking stupid, and Orton could be like, "I didn't need your advice. I've always been a legend killer. You're a football legend, so I had to kill that
And
legend."
Pat taking off with the camera or with the title,
Yeah,
that's a whole nother thing.
we are in ads.
We will be
Ads.
right back after this short commercial break. You may be entitled to compensation. Call
Well, that happens.
1-888-867-5309.
I didn't change that. Getting tired of it.
Aspie says if Cody touched Randy or Pat, he'd been fined. What about the same fairness for ROPM?
Randy Orton, Pat McAfee.
That's a good question.
Yeah, if they honestly should be fined because, nobody was supposed to touch anybody. I know it was said the entire WWE has been instructed not to touch you, Pat. I wanted Jelly Roll to deck him. I wanted him to deck him so bad. It was so close to it. Oh my god. Dude, you have gone full blur again. I don't know what's going on with that.
I can't tell you, man. I have no clue. Speaking of the CM Punk, we get the recap from Monday. We get a Miz and Kit Wilson, all the segment about Danhausen, which leads us into getting Danhausen versus Kit Wilson tonight, which is cool.
Yeah.
The second debut tonight. Match number 3 was Jacob Fatu versus Tama Tonga. Jacob looked really good here, dominated in early going. Tama did finally get a decent amount of offense in. Jacob ends up getting the dub via moonsault. Jacob grabs the mic and then gets assaulted by Drew McIntyre. Fatu gets some offense in, very little though. McIntyre took advantage of a weakened Fatu as he grabbed a chair and pummeled him with it. He drives his head onto the floor via the Future Shock DDT. Handcuffs one of his arms and continues to fuck him up. He hung him on the ring post and the cuffs broke. He restrung him up and they broke again. Jacob is beaten and bloodied before security can separate these men. They get back in the ring. Fatu is still kind of cuffed and Claymore. Drew starts slashing him with his belt. This beatdown was brutal. And I'm happy that they actually let Drew do the beatdown on Jacob that they did.
Yeah, it keeps Drew looking strong.
It does. I have a feeling they're going to let Jacob have that match, but it does.
Yeah, he's going to
look freaking
hurt Drew.
Crazy. We get.
I know that. I know that he's going away to film the movie Highlander or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the title, but it kind of makes it predictable. Because Drew's not going to win and then leave. You know what I mean? And just to be honest,
that doesn't work for me, brother.
I'm not about it.
That's
I'm not about it.
We get our R-Truth segment for the ESPN promo again. Danhausen, Damian Priest, Rhea pops in, beating up B-Fab, says 1 down, 1 to go. Sami Zayn comes out to the ring, street clothes, grabs a mic, says he's been told to change, so he did, and
what's up, Apocalypse? How you doing?
To the stream. Shit. Says he's been told to change, so he did, and some of you want it, some don't. My career has been about me giving you my heart and soul, not some catchphrase and a t-shirt. Let me see my ride or die fans. They will have my back no matter what. In 9 days, I'm walking in and out as champion. Trick Williams' music hits. He has Little Yachty on his tail. People are tired of Sami Zayn talking. I hate that you're my first WrestleMania opponent. I will take that title. I'm going to beat your ass at Mania. Let's talk about it. Because everybody loves Trick Willie. Out comes Matt Cardona, which leads us into match number 4, which was Trick Williams versus Matt Cardona. Honestly, this was the most boring match of the night. I couldn't even tell you because I didn't get to see this match. Lots
I about fell asleep.
Oh, that's never good. Got lots of feud building. The best part was the hell of a kick to Little Yachty. Trick got the win via a trick shot. Okay. It was a dance.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. What's up, Apocalypse? Good to see you, man. Welcome in. yeah, man. I just this whole Trick Williams thing. I just don't like him. I know he's over. I know he's over as hell. But it's not. He's not over with me. I just personally don't like him.
And
So
I mean that's how it is, man. Like you're gonna like some people, you're not. I think they're building him good. It just depends on what they actually decide to do with him in Mania. Do they actually give him the title against Zayn, and then have him Mello go some months after that title? That would be killer. Sorry, but that would be
maybe
good wrestling to watch.
I'm not
Anyway,
opposed to him winning it. Like I think be a good champion. Like I said, he's over. I don't like him
right.
personally.
Match 5 was Danhausen versus Kit Wilson. Danhausen was quite impressive here. Kit Wilson went for a top rope jump and got pyroed from the curse. Burned his ass. Danhausen capitalizes for a pin, or with the pin.
Yep.
It was a short-lived match. I think it was maybe 2-3 minutes tops.
Honestly, it's a good debut for Danhausen.
It was a good debut for Danhausen. I wish they'd gave him some kind of different finisher though, because that was about stupid.
Yeah, I didn't. Man, you know, just
You are cursed.
Exactly.
that alone, that's his whole gimmick, and I love it. It's great, but we need more.
Yeah, you're right. We cut to Jade walking in the back. She finds a beaten and battered Mishin. Leads us into match number 6, Io Sky versus Jade Cargill. Honestly, Io was on top most of this match. A few decent spots, however, in the end, she fell victim to Jaded for Cargill to get the dub. Rhea runs out
Yeah.
after, and Jade grabs a chair. Jade does nothing and leaves. Go figure. Like, they're not going to have Jade get beat down before Mania. They're going to save that beating for Mania.
You don't hear it now, right, Apocalypse? Just checking. I know you said that, but still. I'm sleepy. I'm sleepy as shit. It's been a long day for me. But what did you give SmackDown?
2.5.
Jade is garbage, Dark Tree. You're right. I gave it a 2. I'm not impressed with it, man. Just we're going downhill. WrestleMania is supposed to be the highlight of the year in the wrestling industry, and I feel like this is just another PLE.
Yep. That's a 2-day PLE for that matter.
Yeah. Like SummerSlam was better than the card that we're getting now. So I don't know. But we do still have a lot to talk about. We're going to open up the stage closer to the end of the show. But right now, the first thing I want to ask you, what are you feeling on night 1? Like, you've seen the card. You've seen what the matches are. And for posterity's sake, let me go to the prediction sheet that we've set up. First off, the Undisputed Championship with Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton. Let's talk about this. Do you think it's going to be Cody or Randy, and why?
I think Randy because of some kind of interference from McAfee.
Okay, that's fair. So let me just and I think they're going to give Randy 15. It may not be clean, but I'm in agreement. I think Randy's getting number 15 this time, and I think he'll eventually, mark my words, eventually beat Cena. I know.
I think
it's crazy,
think they
right?
might give him 15, but I don't think they'll have him beat Cena. I don't think Orton's got that many years left in him, bro.
RSDJ, welcome in. Week overall, 2.5. I'm trying to catch up here. I think this will be the last year we see a Toon Mania. I disagree. I think this year it's just shit because they're going back to the same place, and it's horrible.
And
it's
I
just
agree
horrible. Hector the Overlord, listen, RSDJ, get your V-Locks built. Get it tiered up. Get your Cascara to tier 9, and then we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, got to do a little trash talk. Women's World Championship. It's Stephanie Vaquer taking on Liv Morgan. What you got?
Liv Morgan.
I agree. Tell me why.
The dirt sheets from the first of the year said it's going to be her year. So I think this is the perfect opportunity to make that happen. Not to mention that she's got two other members of the Judgment Day that can come out there and cause interference,
Yeah.
throw Vicaire off, and we will see a new women's champion, I believe.
All right, RSDJ, chill. I got you. Live with the interference, says Dark Tree. Hell yeah.
Nice.
I think all matches will have interference. A lot of them probably will.
Probably will.
Oh.
Yeah.
Speaking of another match, this one I don't see interference in. It's the Women's Intercontinental Championship. It's Becky Lynch coming after AJ Lee's title. What you got?
Kind of, I hate to say it, but I'm kind of 50-50 on this match. Like, I could see what they do if they give AJ Lee, run, and I just see that you put Becky down. I could see him giving the title back to Becky. I think AJ's basically done. So,
yeah, I think this is it. She's getting a WrestleMania moment. She may pick up the win here, and if she does, she'll drop it at Backlash.
Yeah, I think if they're wanting to give AJ her flowers, which that's okay. I'm gonna say this is the first one we differ on. I'm gonna say AJ, man.
Bet. I like it when we differ. I like it. Gives a little competition.
But I have a twist for you. I think the interference will be JC from NXT. That's a good call,
JC
man.
Jane.
That is a good call.
Hell yeah.
She gets a match this Tuesday, a rematch for the title. Obviously, she's going to lose. So that sets up a perfect time for her to be able to actually come up.
Thank you, Clark. Appreciate you. Right on, man. I'm glad you like the mug.
All right, I'll take the next match. We got the Women's Tag Team Championship Fatal 4-Way. The Irresistible Forces, not Lyra, but Lash Legend and Nia Jax against the Bella Twins, against Charlotte and Alexa, against Bailey and Lyra. You get to choose first this time. Your call.
That's fair. I'm gonna say Bella Twins, as bad as I hate to say that. And I'll tell you why.
Your customers are as rare as life.
Thank you for the sub, RSDJ. Appreciate that.
One subscriptions.
Appreciate that. Who to go to?
Spending their gold press platinum.
Schwabfx. Thanks, man. Kabuki Warrior says Dark Tree. That's a good shout. No, man, I'm going Bella Twins though, and here's why. They came back for one purpose. Brie Bella is not there to not win a title. I'm just saying. It's not going to happen. They're going to give the Bellas a WrestleMania moment too, and then they'll immediately drop the titles, if not the next day, within the first month.
Yeah.
So, what you got?
I have to say I agree. I think this is the best way to be able to get them the titles without making any of these teams look weak.
Yeah, that's the whole purpose of the multi-team match. I love it. Because it does keep them looking strong. Like, don't get me wrong. I love Charlotte and Alexa. I think the frenemies are great. I like Bailey and Lyra. I think that's a great tag team. I absolutely cannot stand Nia Jax. She needs to just quit her job. She needs to quit her job. And Lash Legend has fallen in with the wrong crowd. Hopefully she turns around one day.
There we go.
Just being honest.
All right, let's talk about this next match. Seth Rollins versus Gunther.
Okay. All right. But they are still not sure the Bellas will be in the match. I'm sure the Bellas will be there. If they're not there, then I'm going with Bailey and Lyra. Yeah. If they're not there.
Even so, we're still in agreement.
Okay.
Yeah, if the Bellas don't go, Bailey and Lyra take the titles. Bailey needs
Rollins
a
and
WrestleMania moment
Gunther.
too.
Yep, because she missed it last year.
Yep.
And that's been the big point of the storyline. Rollins and Gunther. I've got to say that I think Seth Rollins will beat Gunther. Hands down. What you got?
Damn. I got
see,
Gunther in this one.
I see what Dark Tree's saying. You got Gunther? Fair enough.
I do.
Okay. This one's kind of the wild card, right? Because there's no story. There's nothing. They're trying to do a story, and we may get a plot twist, but we're not there yet. So remember, we're doing this a little early. There's still a whole week of shows. We got 2 more shows before Mania. So the next one is Drew McIntyre versus Jacob Fatu. This will air in the first hour. You do not have to pay to see this match. It is on television, cable TV. What you got?
We kind of covered this earlier, but I've got Jacob Fatu on this one for sure. Drew's going off to film that movie, so this is a good way to get him out for a while.
Yeah. Dark Tree agrees. Right on, Clark. Thank you for the 3. I appreciate that, baby. Well, much love to you. Will it show in the UK? I'm not sure. Do you have ESPN? Because it should.
As long as you have ESPN, it should.
Now, I will tell you, I don't know if Buddha hasn't agreed to this yet, but I'm intending to react in the Discord stage. I know Dark Tree was going on that he wanted us to do reactions. I don't want to stay live for 6 hours on Twitch, but I will open up the stage and I will I'll do a reaction there if you guys are interested in that. And Buddha, it's up to you if you want to join or not. That would be great if you did, but entirely up to you.
I'll be in it for sure.
Okay. Logan Paul, Austin Theory, and IShowSpeed versus the Usos and LA Knight, also within the first hour on Saturday. Well, that's fair, Dark Tree. I mean, you can. Just remember, you can actually put the video on Twitch.
Yeah, they'll hit you
because that's TOS.
DMCA hard.
Oh well, then you'll be able to see the whole thing, Aspie. If you have Disney Plus, you'll be able to see the whole thing. Yeah, just the audio, and you want to keep it low.
Like low.
Absolutely. That's fine. We could I doubt we could stay the whole time, but we can jump in at some point. Right, Guzzo?
Yeah.
Logan Paul, Austin Theory, IShowSpeed, Usos, LA Knight. What you got?
The faces.
Why?
The Usos and LA Knight. What good does it do for the heels to win? IShowSpeed don't even want to be in this match, let alone anything else.
I was going to say it puts IShowSpeed over, but
let me talk to you.
I agree. I think it's going to be the Usos and LA Knight.
Cool.
So that's a good shout. All right, that's night 1. Night 2 has less matches and not better matches. I've got to word it that way. The good matches are night 1, except for one that stands out in particular. Maybe 2. Let's move on. Let's move forward.
We're going to do this a little differently.
Take us in.
And we're going to start with the first hour matches.
Okay.
So the first
bottom
match,
to top.
Yeah, bottom to top. So the first match on here is Brock Lesnar versus Obafemi.
Oh my God, yes. Oh my God, yes. Okay.
And like I said, guys, this will air on TV first hour of night 2.
Yeah, the first 2 matches we do. Yeah. I'm going with the ruler. I think it's time for Brock to fall from grace, if you will.
Yes, sir.
See what I did there?
Yes, sir.
And
Dark Tree
I think
says Brock because it's free on ESPN.
Oh, that's a good shout too. That's a good shout too, man. I've got to stick with Oba though, man. What do you got?
Check me off on Oba.
Okay. Yeah, I think they're going to put Oba over. He's been booked way strong for a purpose, like straight to the main event scene, strong.
Brock does need to retire Aspie.
What's up, tacos? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you.
He's too old.
Brock is getting old. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. He absolutely is. Do the next one, Cuzzo.
All right, we got the 6-pack ladder match. Penta defends his Intercontinental title against Javon Evans, Rusev, Dragon Lee, JD McDonough, and Rey Mysterio.
6 man
6 man
on free TV.
Yep,
that's crazy. That's crazy. You know,
I don't even know if that's PG.
And I don't know if it'll be PG. I bet there's going to be a lot of damage and a lot of devastation. Ladder matches are brutal.
Ray. I don't see Rey Mysterio walking away with that title, guys. Go ahead.
I don't know, man. I think I agree with Dark Tree. I think that's the whole reason he's been put in it. I think they're going to give him his flowers. Again, drop the title first month or two. It's not hard to do. So probably back to Penta, if not the next night.
Okay, well, here's where we differ.
You do what you want.
You do what you want. Javon Evans.
Javon Evans. Why? Because he's so bouncy?
Exactly. They've been pushing him pretty good here lately as well. So I have this strange feeling that they make this match up, and this is a match that he's going to be known for.
Well, I'm not against it. Not at all. So, I mean, it could be interesting seeing Javon as champion, and then Kofi Kingston's going to be all over him.
Oh, you know it. They've been planting that seed too.
So, speaking of Mysterios, we got Finn Balor and Dominic Mysterio.
Tacos, I think that we'll actually cover that here in just a few minutes.
Yeah? Yeah? I don't listen, I don't think Trix can get it, just being honest, but we'll get there. I'm going to go with the Demon, Finn Balor, because it's WrestleMania and the face is going to win. What you got?
Yeah, I'm with you on it. They're not going to have him bring that character back to have him lose.
Well, speaking of Trick Williams, tacos, the next match is the United States Championship. It's our champion, the great Sami Zayn, the underdog, versus Trick Willie. Let's talk about it.
So you already you're already involved. It's going to be Trick Willie.
I know the saying. Listen, maybe it's just the man that's in the character. I love the character. I don't like how he portrays it. That's all it is.
Portrays it just the way he needs to. Like, he's supposed to be a confident, cocky heel. And I mean, when you get a line over like lemon pepper steppers, come on now. Like, you
Dark Tree is saying Sami Zayn retains
because of the draw right now. Nah, maybe you may be absolutely right, man.
As bad as I hate to say this, I think it's going to be Trick Williams. Just because I don't like him doesn't mean he's not over. No, I don't. I don't.
I know you don't want to admit that, but Trick Willie.
That's really what I think. Yeah. Okay. Bet.
So I'm going to say we see two fresh, young, new faces that both could probably carry their respective divisions into the future, so to speak, are going to be crowned at WrestleMania not 2, and that's Javon and Trick Williams.
I got 50 on that, says Zane. I can't do it. I can't do it, Dark Tree. Wife would kill me.
I ain't doing no 50 push-ups. I'd fall over dead. No.
Oh, push-ups? All right, bet. No, I can do it. I'll do push-ups if I'm wrong.
You can do 5 push-ups and be on the ground dying.
No, I'll do it. Swear to God, I'll do it. I got 50 on it, Dark Tree. That's fine. Hell yeah. Women's Championship. Jade Cargill is defending her title against Mommy Rhea Ripley.
I say
What you
Rhea
got?
in this one
Tell me why.
because they've had her getting her ass kicked for the past few weeks. It's time for her ultimate redemption.
Yeah, I agree. I think she's been getting handed down the beatdowns to make Jade look strong so she can overcome the big badass.
Dark Tree said, "If my fat ass can do 50, so can his skinny ass."
Fair enough.
You know, he might
That's fair,
actually
Dark
he
Tree.
might actually be able to do some. I mean, he does carry kids.
Taco
around all day
says-
long, so
Taco says Rhea gets the dub. Hell yeah.
nice.
Hell yeah.
Everybody in the chat all agreeing. That's a good shout, as Hat would say.
One more match. Yeah, I say that a lot.
Yes, World Heavyweight Championship. CM Punk defending his title against Roman Reigns, the original tribal chief.
Acknowledge me.
I got to tell y'all a story.
Well, wait. Finish what we're doing first. Then you can tell your
Oh,
story.
No, it actually completely deals with this. So I took my wife to get her early Mother's Day gift. I got her an iPhone 17 because we have it to where we can just trade in our phones at any time, blah, blah, blah. That good stuff.
Yeah.
The man that took care of us had an awesome, and when I say awesome, I mean his forearm was probably about 3 of mine, but he had an awesome tribal chief Roman Reigns tattoo on his left forearm, right? On the front part of his forearm, he had the Triple H skull. Huge wrestling
God,
fan.
that's cool.
Like, it's been such
That's
a minute
cool.
since I ran into just like a huge wrestling fan. And
Hell
the
yeah.
whole time we were there, that's all we done. My wife's included. My wife included on this. Every one of us just talking a bunch of wrestling, how it's going right now. This guy was telling us that he's been to WrestleManias before. He's been to SummerSlams. He's been to Royal Rumble. Like, he was showing us pictures. Oh man, like very awesome. Very awesome to see somebody.
Aspie, I got you. I can do it too. One go. Don't stop on the push-ups.
Holy crap.
I can do it.
Who
I can
you
do
got,
50.
man? CM Punk or Roman Reigns?
Nah, you already know. I acknowledge my tribal chief.
I have to say, in
So-
this match, I agree. I don't see where Punk winning has any sediment going forward.
So how many of these, let me go through and look. How many of these do we differ on? One on night 2.
I think 2 in total.
Just 2 matches?
I think
No, 3. There's 3.
there is.
There's 2 on
There-
night 1 and 1 on night 2. So
Yeah.
I'm going with Grandpa. You think CM Punk's going to retain? Okay. That's fine. Listen, man, I'm not opposed to what people think. It's my whole thing is, and you know, we're going to open up the stage here in just a minute. My whole thing is I think they're going to give it back to Reigns and then put Rollins back in the main event scene. Or Braun Breaker when he returns. Reigns versus Braun Breaker is a match I would love to see.
Ditto.
So I can't really shit on it. Not really. So you what are you thinking, man? What are your thoughts right now? Like when we're talking about Mania, we're talking about both nights. This is supposed to be like the biggest PLE of the year. We're supposed to be at 10 as excited. Where are you at? Because I know it's not 10. It's probably not even 5.
It's maybe about a 5. Like the big one that's saving me right now is the Brock Lesnar Obafemi, because I can't wait to see that happen. Like that's going to be that's going to be hell on steroids, so to speak.
I agree. Let's. Oh, Pedro. Thank you, Apocalypse. Appreciate that. You ready to open up stage?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to throw this out there. Boom. There's the command to get into the stage. That link will bring you directly to the Discord server, to the stage. You're welcome to come up, any of you, if you have opinions about wrestling. Specifically Wrestlemania. You want to talk about what's going on. Dark Tree, I know you do. I know you want to come up here. I was kind of counting on that. Tacos, you're more than welcome to too. Aspie, whoever. I know we're in ads.
We will be
so
right back after this short commercial break. You may be entitled to compensation.
They just started, though. So I'm going to change that. 530. Oh, break. Thank you. Did I tell you I made an AI on myself?
No.
I did. It does not sound like me at all. What's up, Dark Tree? Welcome to the stage, man. How are you doing tonight?
I am doing quite well. How are you?
Not too bad, man. Not too bad. Let me ask, what are your thoughts going into Mania? What's your excited level? Like 1 to 10, where are we at?
3.
Ooh,
I was not even interested in seeing Mania this year until they did the Randy Orton heel turn. That's the only real reason I want to watch Mania this year. Everything else is just, it feels like a Monday Night Raw garbage.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Card.
I agree. It doesn't feel like Mania. It feels more like a Hell in a Cell or I don't even want to say SummerSlam because I think that's too high. Backlash is too high. So No Way Out, maybe?
I have seen every single Mania since it started.
Yeah.
And this is the worst build-up and Mania season in WWE history.
I agree, man. This has been awful.
And I'm sorry, it has nothing to do with the location of Mania.
I think it was a bad choice.
I understand that maybe it was a bad choice to have it in the same city 2 years in a row, but the city does not determine the build-up. The city does not determine the writing. The city does not determine the creative direction.
Right. And again, guys, if anybody else would like to come up and have a conversation, we'll limit the stage to 6, just so folks know. But you're more than welcome to.
Let me interject in that. That's what this is for. You would be absolutely right, Dark Tree. However, they started putting these commercials out for WrestleMania before it was even WrestleMania season. And
6 months ago.
Everybody minus EO and Tiffy.
Yeah.
Are
Something
involved
happened there.
in WrestleMania.
How does Tiffany Stratton not have a WrestleMania match?
I don't know why they're not having her take on Julia for the U.S. title. That makes zero sense.
Can I interject a minute?
Yep.
Yeah.
There are, with the rumors that I have heard, there are 3 matches that have not been officially announced on the card that they are planning for based off of other events that happened leading up into Mania.
Okay.
We already know the Kabuki Warriors are one of them. If the Bellas are a no-go at game time, they're gonna insert the Kabuki Warriors in to take the Bellas' place. Another one is if the Bellas do go, they may do Io Asuka night 2.
That's fair. There's room for that.
Yeah.
And the other one was Tiffy Stratton. They may put her up for the title.
I think they'll do that on SmackDown, man. I think they'll do the U.S. title on SmackDown.
To be able to do that. So, honestly and truthfully, if that's how they go about it, I'm not opposed.
I would love to see that.
From what I've heard, they have time left on the card for 2 matches on night 2.
Yeah, and they do. They've only got 6 matches planned, and most of them are.
Now, I will say, we are doing these predictions a week in advance than we normally would, but this is Mania. The matches were supposed to be announced months ago. So
the matches should have been cemented at least 2 months ago to build up the storylines.
Right after the last pay-per-view, like the first 2 weeks after that, we should have been getting matches like boom, boom, boom. We didn't until what, 3 weeks ago, almost.
Like the big build, yeah.
Look back at past Manias. The start to Mania has always been the Royal Rumble.
True.
The Royal Rumble is where you first got your first inclinations on what matches were going to be at WrestleMania.
Thank you, Rage.
The Royal Rumble is where you got your first inductee into the Hall of Fame.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not 7 months before Mania. Like this year. I mean, what the hell was that about? But
happy, joy, Rage.
But the Rumble was always that milestone, that marker. Okay, this is where we got to start putting things together for Mania. This is where we start building it.
Yeah.
And this year, it's just been completely lackluster. It's been like, just throw some money at it and see what sticks and what doesn't.
You're not wrong, man.
Who's got Velcro on them to stick to the wall? Okay, you get a match. You get a match. You fell off the wall. You don't get a match. Who cares that you're a 17-time champion? You're not popular enough to be in Mania this year. And you guys think Mania this year is bad. Mania next year is going to be absolutely horrible.
If they continue on the pace that they're on, I agree.
They're going to Saudi Arabia. They're going to host Mania in Saudi. And yes, the storylines are going to be tight, but every time they've went to Saudi for a show, the Saudi government has got involved and told them what they wanted to see and how they wanted to see it.
I think you're right. Next year,
Mania is going to be garbage. There's no way in hell they sell out Mania next year. No way.
Well, they might. Saudi Arabia. Now, hold on. Saudi Arabia generates a lot of income for WWE. That's the reason why they're going. I'm not opposed to their relationship with that kingdom. Okay, I'm not.
Mm-hmm. No, neither am I. It's a business relationship.
Exactly. Like, it's a company, and I say this all the time when we talk about the other things that we talk about on this channel, but it's a company. They have to make money. They have like mouths to feed. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And WWE is a $1 billion company. Like it's worth billions. So I find myself in a pickle because you're right. There's absolutely no shot that next year is going to be worth a shit. But as a loyal WWE fan, because I am through and through, I bleed black and white. I have to say that I really feel like we just have to get through it. Especially with being old Vince. Vince is gone, Rage. He's been gone a while. It's Triple H now. Triple H runs the show. He's the director of, what is it?
He's chief.
I don't want to say head of creative.
He is the chief creative content officer and the CEO.
Yeah. That's fair. That's fair. I just let's focus on this year. Which match is going to be your favorite match? You said what? Randy and
Cody. Yeah, definitely.
I'm more excited for Oba and Brock myself.
See, my issue with that match is that they're giving it away for free on ESPN.
It's a mistake, if you ask me.
So it's going to be a short match, is what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah, it will. It will. I say 5, maybe 8 minutes.
Yeah,
maybe. So
I think mine
that's
has to be
that's
the 6-pack ladder match.
oh yeah.
I think that's the most
They're also
exciting
giving
one.
that one away for free.
They are.
That'll be a high-paced match, though.
Yeah, that'll be boom 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 boom.
That's gonna be very high-paced.
When Buddha and I tagged, he was the high flyer. I was the technical guy. He would jump off buildings and shit. Fucking crazy. By the way, shout out. I'm not Minnie Mabel. She told me today. I went back and I found some of your old wrestling videos when you put those pictures on your stream the other day, and you guys were crazy. You're lucky you didn't get no charges. I said, yeah, you're right.
You're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong. We had some. We did.
No, you.
We did have some close encounters, but we never
Ask
got
me.
charged
That's
with
just for
anything.
Saturday. That's just for Saturday. That's not Sunday. Sunday is still full price. That's the fine print.
And oh my
But
God,
you're right.
One thing that you guys didn't touch on is what McAfee said about Night 2. He
Yeah,
straight out
he said,
called
"Don't
Night
watch it."
2 garbage.
Well,
Oh, wow.
you're talking about Jade Cargill. You're talking about Sami Zayn. You're talking about Dominic and Finn. Like the good stuff is Punk and Reigns, the ladder match, and Brock and Oba.
I get that, but what I'm saying is for an employee to say that the product is garbage, don't watch it. Ooh.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that's a shoot.
I mean, I think that's just him being a heel, guys. I really think that's just what they want him. What they're.
So you
wanting him
think
to
it's
do
a
to
work?
Try to get over. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of feel like it was a shoot, man. I think that Pat McAfee and let's be honest, his agent, you know who I'm talking about, has told him to do this. So
Mr. TKO himself.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot going on right now. It's quite huge, actually. They're going to make millions off of this. Millions.
Now here's a question for you. And I've been thinking about this a little bit.
Please.
What's your thoughts on maybe Ari Emanuel is starting to have a Ted Turner attitude with WWE?
I agree. I see it. While it is unfortunate, because it is, I do see it. I can see that there's a competition brewing, and you know, I don't want WWE to go down the hill, but let's remember what happened to WCW. You know, creative turned to shit, and when creative turned to shit, the product died.
Well, Ted Turner just finally decided that I'm not giving you another single penny, and you have to go on what you make, and that's it. And that's when WCW died.
Well, I gotta correct you on that because it was actually the sellout. AOL told them that. AOL told them that when Ted Turner sold it. Ted Turner didn't give a fuck what they spent. Just I know my history about it.
Yeah. No, that's fine. I thought it was Ted Turner that had done it.
No, it was AOL when they sold. It was AOL when they sold. But you're right. They cut off the money. That you're 1,000% right. That is what happened. So I don't know. Do you got any? What about night one, man? What's your thoughts on night one?
Night one. Ugh.
It's Cody Randy, but
yeah, I mean, I want to see that match. Don't get me wrong.
What about the other ones?
Becky, AJ. Simply because I want to see AJ retain.
Okay.
Because, like I said, Becky Lynch has already made it clear that she's ready to go have her second child.
Well, I could see that too. She's been back for a year.
Yeah.
It's at WrestleMania last year she returned. So 1 year deal, sign the contract, be done.
Yeah.
Hello, Aspie. I see you in the stage there. Let me
Yeah, bring her up.
I am.
I can clam it
I
for
am.
a minute.
Because I'm curious too, because I know you're just starting to get into the product. So where are you at? What do you think about night 1, night 2?
Was that to me?
Yes.
Well, the Cody Rhodes match I'm looking forward to. Just so the Stephanie Valkyrie, I'm not quite sure how to pronounce her surname.
Vakur.
Can shut Liv Morgan's mouth permanently would be nice.
Yeah, you know what? You're not wrong. However, I'm going to disagree. I think Liv Morgan's going to take that match just because Liv Morgan is the face or the heel of the company, if you will. Stephanie Vakur was meant to be an interim champion, and they've just left the belt on her ever since Naomi got pregnant. So, Captain Hammer, thank you for the 5. I appreciate that. It really kind of, how do I say this?
And is a Barbie doll.
She is, but that's what they want, Aspie. They're going to put it on a heel. That way, they can bring a face in and build a face up to fight her for the next 3 months. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And they do this all the time. Like and again, I know you're new to the product. I know that you know some of the history, but you're just getting back into it, and it's really kind of our fault, which I love you for, by the way. But let's be honest here. Let's be real. Liv Morgan, she is a multi-time champion. Vakur is still a rookie. This is her first year, like on the main roster. So for her to hold the title as long as she has, she's had a hell of a year. Like Tiffany Stratton had a good year last year. This year, it's Stephanie Vakur. Buddha, what do you think? Is that fair?
Oh no, that's absolutely honest. Like you got
Let me
you can pick and go with, and that's definitely been who they picked and went with this year.
Right. Are you excited for any other matches, Aspie?
The AJ Lee one, I think, will be a good match. As much as I like Becky Lynch, she's, as always, she's making it too personal.
There it is. There it is. You're right. You're right.
Rhea Ripley, as much as I want her to win, she makes this too personal as well.
Well, I on that one, I really think Jade's the one making it personal.
Really?
Yeah, because Jade Cargill cannot wrestle. She's like a floppy fish. She's a horrible wrestler. Her and Nia Jax should both be fired. I will sign that petition. Pass it around. 100%. And I've always said this about Nia and Jade. Both of them are garbage wrestlers. Rhea is the number 1 female in the company, hands down. This will be her triumph at Mania. She'll defeat the big baddie. She's already took out the 2 cronies. They'll be injured next week or pretending to be. Watch and see. Watch and see. They'll get attacked, but they'll be pretending to be injured.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. This is part of the problem with WWE and why Ari Emanuel has kind of come in and said what he said. The product is starting to get stale again because they're reusing the same storylines over and over and over again.
Yeah.
That's the problem. So, fresh minds. God, I wish, Buddha, I so wish you and I could write creative for WWE. I really do. We do so good. We do so good. Pay us, Triple H. Come on. We'll save your company. I promise. I promise. It's worth a shot. It's worth a shot. Paul, listen to me. Listen to me, Paul. Please. Come up with something different. It's a big deal. Guys, we got anything else?
I got one more for you from the rumor mill.
Okay.
Soraya has been seen working out in a ring. Rumor on the rumor mill. Possible AJ Lee retain with Paige showing up either at Mania or at Raw after Mania.
I'd be okay.
Yeah,
with
you
that.
see, that's something we haven't touched on at all. Surprise returns. Listen, if we're gonna see anybody come back, Bianca Belair, way overdue. She's took the whole year off. It's time. It's time. And then who else we got? Buddha, if you want a surprise, huh?
Too soon after the baby.
Yeah, I think she's got a month or two still. If my math is right.
KO was supposed to do a meet and greet at WWE World before Mania and has now canceled that.
Return of the Blue Falcon. Mayo and Hart, rest in peace. Huh?
Well, I'll be watching. I've watched the first XL that I watched back in 2024, which was WrestleMania XL. And I'll be watching next year's over this next week. Last year's over this next week, just to.
It's a good watch.
It is.
It's a good WrestleMania. It's one of the better ones, if you ask me. 41 is okay, but 40 is the one you're talking about. 40 is a good one.
Yeah.
42 is going to suck. I'm just, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. Yeah. And I hate to say it because you guys know I love the product. I love it.
When I watched XL in 2024, I absolutely enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was a good show. It was one of the better ones.
I didn't enjoy the backstage bullying the Rock was doing and everything.
Right.
But I now can like review this without having emotions from a relationship that I just got out of at that point.
Right. Well, makes sense. Makes sense. What else we got, guys? Because we've actually went on way longer than we anticipated. So, but that's okay. That's okay. What do you guys got any questions or chat? You got anything you want to throw our way before we start wrapping things up? Because Mama Hat's going to be home soon, and I got to do a couple things. So
I'm good, brother.
I'm excited. I just not as excited as I wish I was. So let me shout out something here. Dark Tree, you said you were going to be streaming a reaction for it, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
yeah,
Dark Tree is going to be.
Nights.
Dark Tree's going to be streaming, and he's going to be doing reacts, and we can link up if you would like and figure something out there. We'll pop in for some of it. But we're going to have the Discord stage open over here. So you guys are more than welcome to join in on that. And Dark Tree, you're welcome to come in too. We'll get it figured out. Just kind of keep your ears to the wind because next week's going to be kind of crazy. I know the next 2 days I'm doing STFC stuff. And then Thursday, I'll talk about this more this weekend, but Thursday, I'll probably do an extra open mic night because I will not be streaming STFC Saturday or Sunday. So, just won't. Too much wrestling going on.
Yeah, agreed.
Mm-hmm. What?
I'm actually going to be getting my pot out for that weekend.
Oh, hell yeah. Guys, with that being said, Buddha, you got anything else?
I think I'm good tonight, bro.
All right. Well, then I guess I'm going to start wrapping things up, guys. I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. I want to thank you guys for coming up on the stage. We appreciate that. Any interaction we can get with the chat. You know, I love you guys. Y'all hanging out and chilling and asking questions and, you know, doing all the things. It's important to us. Please remember that. That's why we do these shows. Wrestling is a passion. It's something you have to either love or you're not interested. And I get it. We have the passion because we did it. So that's it. That's all I got. Wrap us up, Buddha.
All right, guys. With that being said, like Hat said, we want to thank everybody for coming on to watch the stream. We greatly appreciate it. If you're catching this on YouTube, thank you for staying on to the end of the show. We will be live again next Friday night. I'm going to say roughly about 11:30. That gives us time to get everything situated and done.
Yeah, it's about the norm.
And yeah, we will, if we get any new matches for Mania, we will make sure to go over them. We'll do a small recap of the cards next Friday night. Probably not predictions again, but we'll do a small recap of the cards.
No, we've already done predictions.
And yeah, we'll talk about Raw, SmackDown, and any wrestling news that comes in between the week. So with that being said, guys, go ahead.
There may be a lot because this is the last week, so we'll probably have a lot to talk about Friday.
But guys, we want to thank you. We are Revolution X. I'm Buddha Fire. That's MJ Hat. We thank you all. We will catch you all on the flip side later. Peace out.
Bye, guys. Stay frosty. Thank you, guys.